Today we're gonna make the Amaretto Southern Sour.
In the Red October. It's coming for you, the Red October.
That's the worst Irish accent I've ever heard.
He's Scottish.
Save 15% off everything at awesomedrinks.com. Coupon code CMC415.
Welcome to Common Cocktails. I'm your host, Derrick Schommer. Today with me, you're not Ian, you're Curtis McMillan at McMillan Whiskey on Twitter.
And you're the man that perpetually messes up my recipes.
Yeah, that's what happens when you commit 5 minutes of your life to getting the show prepped.
I spend all week slaving over a hot stove for you.
You're kidding me? You had these recipes last Sunday.
I can't give you my recipes and you mess them up.
I think last week we finished the show and this set of recipes came out. Like,
I did.
Like that. So
Yeah. I like being punctual.
This is not submitted by who it was submitted by in here, right? Who submitted this? Do you remember?
Shit, I don't know, man.
Oh, you submit stuff and you don't actually know. So this recipe was submitted by lime and cherry. It doesn't actually say. Where do you put this submitted by? It is southernfatty.com. So that's
Southern Fatty.
okay. I don't even know. I don't even know. But
We're giving some love out there to the Southern Fatties.
All right, so 2 ounces of Lazzaroni Amaretto, or you could use your favorite Amaretto. You don't have to go out and buy this just for this because bourbon, because Kurt said so.
Yeah.
An ounce of bourbon. I think. Oh wow, what do we got here? We've got some Knob
Knobby.
Creek. Oh, that's cask strength too. An ounce of lime juice, which is hiding behind here. 3/4 of an ounce of simple syrup, and for egg whites, we're going to use some egg beaters because we don't have any eggs apparently in the house. Didn't know that.
Yeah, that happens.
And what I read on Reddit, and what Kurt is telling me, is that when something calls for egg whites, using egg beaters actually creates bigger, longer lasting foam. I don't know why. I would say use the white ones instead of, this is like artificially colored, but I've never noticed that they make any impact to the drink.
Not really.
Which is kind of strange when you think about it, but I guess that's how yellow works. And that's it. What do you want next? So why this drink?
Well, because we're in that whole theme of whiskey sours for your birthday.
Okay.
Because you love them, and I wanted to give you a week dedicated to something you love.
And I like Amaretto, but everybody likes Amaretto.
Yeah, it's pretty much like a no-brainer.
It's like peach schnapps. Everybody likes peach schnapps.
Yeah.
No, I think we've had this conversation.
Yeah, you're right. Not everybody. Some people are allergic to it and shit.
Can't all be perfect.
I know you can't.
Can't win them all.
You can't lose them all either. Because we're winners here.
Like when it's Jen's birthday, the recipe list for the whole week is just going to be like
Vinique.
Rum and lime.
Rum and lime. Anything with rum and lime. The
Rum and
trifecta.
lime.
Her birthday is coming up, right? Let's see, April, May, June,
No,
July,
it's
3 months.
coming up in July.
I've been pretty good at like keeping track of all you guys.
I don't understand. I don't even remember my own birthday. He's like, oh, we're doing this for your birthday. I'm like, oh yeah, it's my birthday.
Yeah.
I don't know this shit. My birthday doesn't mean anything. It's just one day that I was birthed, and it was like
It was my birthday.
it was like 39 years ago. I don't remember it.
Yeah.
I'm
think
thankfully
you
because I
want
would
to
have seen my
remember it.
mom's vagina, and that would have just been weird. That was the best face ever.
I met that woman. I don't want to think of.
Your eyes were like, whee!
You want to fill the rocks glass up with?
Crushed ice? Yeah. You want to put crushed ice in there? Is that what you're saying? So,
He wants you to do something.
how much
that's what he
for
said.
egg whites? How much egg white do you think you should use if you're using liquid egg white?
I'm gonna use half. It might be too much, but
Half a bottle?
No.
Half an ounce?
yeah.
That's probably about right, because normally it's a whole ounce, and that's a lot of not really goodness. I want to see if I can
Forgot
use
ice.
this ice. Hey, why don't you put some non-crushed ice in there?
Yeah, good call.
I want more crushed ice in here. I want to fill this thing to the top to make your life a nightmare. But I can't get any more out. I can go crush some more for you.
I think we're gonna run out of ice this week.
No, we're not, because I have more upstairs. I just didn't take it all.
Oh, okay, good.
Can't get any more. That's all I could get out.
So you want to go into a detailed understanding of why eggs don't kill people when you do it this way?
Oh! Well, first, that's not gonna kill you because it's like a box of eggs,
Yeah.
right? Second, they're unless you're not using pasteurized eggs, but it says real egg product. I believe the trick is because eggs are pasteurized, you don't run the risk of salmonella, right? Salmonella.
Alcohol
Salmonella,
helps
yeah.
them too.
That I think has been more of a not true. I mean, it seems like it should work out. But I hear it doesn't really do.
It comes from the shell though too, and not the
Right.
actual egg.
The fact of the matter is the problem you get with egg whites is from the
Whoa, that looks
shell,
weird.
and the shell of the egg you don't eat. So wash your eggs, even if they're pasteurized, before you use them. That way, if another egg broke onto it, you won't have salmonella in your drink.
Yeah.
Don't just go crush the egg and drop it in your
Or
drink.
don't put the shell in your drink.
What are you doing? You
Just-
look very concerned.
No, it's interesting looking.
Oh.
It's like separating.
I think it's just the crushed ice getting in the way.
Quick,
Yeah, maybe.
drink it.
But you've got a head.
Yeah.
The problem is the head looks a lot sexier when it's in a coupe
Yeah.
and there's no ice to penetrate the egg. Oh, that doesn't sound good.
It's kind of a nice color though. I like it.
Yeah, it looks like a sour.
Yeah.
It's got the sour color. Sour color is typically yellowish.
Yeah.
Because usually the bourbon brings some of that in there. You know what's really good about the aroma of drinks like this? When they have amaretto in them, you can never go wrong.
No.
Flavor, smell. You get the almond sour smell. It's like an amaretto sour, which is another ice drink, which is what this is. Amaretto Southern. I don't know what makes it Southern. Is it the bourbon?
Yeah.
Isn't amaretto from the South anyway?
It's Italian.
Yeah.
So, the shaking of the head from the sour bite is quickly offset by the fact that it has a very nice almondy sweetness to it.
I know.
It has the consistency that makes me think that there's a falernum in there for some reason.
I know it's weird, right?
I mean, if you added some clove to that, you would be like, this falernum sour. Or it's,
Yeah.
a falernum sour. But I guess falernum probably has an almondy, it probably has an orgeat or some sort of component.
It's heavy on amaretto too. I mean, it's 2 ounces of amaretto.
This is the type of drink that I like to have while playing like pool. I don't know why, but it's a good conversation. It's a good session drink.
Yeah.
Although with the amount of alcohol in here, this session is gonna be over quickly. No,
Pool playing is going down.
you
real
need
fast.
to. The reason I say that is because when you're playing pool, you have a period where you're actually playing, right? And you have to. Okay, I gotta make sure I get my shot right. I gotta look around. I gotta be intimidating. I'm probably talking to somebody. And then you're going for your shot, and when it's over, you're yelling or you're cheering because you did something stupid or did something good. You're bragging or you're not. And then after the next person gets the cue and they're going for their shot, you take a sip. If you sit down at a bar with this drink, 5 seconds is gone.
Yeah. You just crush it.
Right. Boom, 3 ounces of alcohol in your brain, and you're like, I didn't know one of those. 20 minutes later, you're really
If
screwed
you
up.
crush like 3 of these, you'd be destroyed.
Yeah, like real fast. And you'd be like trying to find the bathroom, walking sideways,
Yeah.
which makes the drink will do it for you.
That's what happened to the cup.
Yeah, you've been drinking too much. That's why this is a drink you do well socializing in an event where you have to put it down for a second to do something else. Pool, darts, something where you could do that. And if anybody, when you're playing pool and darts, is like, oh, you're not a man because you're drinking an Amaretto Southern Sour, they're idiots to begin with. And you need to go play darts with the guys next to you.
Yeah.
Or the hot chicks, or whatever. Do hot chicks play darts?
Yeah.
They must play darts, right?
Because you can order this drink
At a
for
college bar.
everybody, and they'd all like it.
No, there's nobody who wouldn't. You know what? Only person who wouldn't like this drink is somebody with almond allergies.
Yeah.
And I think that's a thing.
Yeah, but can you not drink amaretto if you have an almond allergy?
It's tough.
No.
They
This
don't
one-
ever really state what it's made from,
This is cookies,
Yeah,
right?
that one's
Yeah.
cookies.
but that doesn't mean that there's not almonds in the
yeah.
cookies.
Almond cookies.
Yeah.
Oh, it's made for cookies. It's fine. What type of cookies as you take a drink? Almond cookies. Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm
Right.
guessing if you have the allergy, you don't want to try it, but
No.
No problem. And the other thing, you used a fairly strikingly potent bourbon. Like that bourbon should cut through, and it doesn't.
I know.
Like you get a oaky flavor. Like there's probably something more than amaretto in there, but a high proof, maybe even a Four Roses, like single barrel, whatever. I don't think is going to present itself too much. It's just a solid. I guess it's balanced more towards sweet drink. But amaretto.
Still a banger.
Amaretto sours are always a good time. I don't care if it's Southern stoned or what. This drink will hurt your ass. It's got way more alcohol than is natural, but if you pulled one out, it would be way too sweet, and you would probably get a sick stomach and be like, I gotta go throw up in the bathroom.
Yep.
If you get there.
Okay,
Question.
Question of the day.
Oh, we got one right there!
Yep. If you could pick any fantasy world to live in from a book, TV, show, movie, or video game, which would you choose?
Hyrule! No, if you could live in a fantasy world, which fantasy world would it be?
So be a porno. I want that world. I want to have a job as a pizza delivery man where every place I deliver to just has sex with me. That's all I have to do.
With like, it would be like with the hottest chicks ever, and you never have to worry about herpes and all the stuff that goes associated with it. Oh, they're usually pretty clean because I mean it's a profession.
And like everybody in the porn world, like you don't have to live up to anybody's standards. You can be pretty ugly and still like.
No, if you're a guy.
Yeah.
If you're a girl, that's the worry.
No,
no. The guys are always gonna be ugly because that's like the stereotypical thing about porn. Ron Jeremy, not pretty guy.
But then my life, you know, my butt crack and everything else, I can.
Would you really feel proud doing a porno and all you see is your stomach?
Because it'd be real life to you.
Well, so you're living a porno.
Yeah.
Is that a fantasy? I always thought it had to be a world. That would still be this world. It would just be with a whole lot of women.
No, it's a fantasy world. Like, if you deliver pizza to someone, they're not going to say, "Come have sex with me."
It depends what campus you're at.
Yeah, but
I forgot all my money.
Yeah. Can I pay you a different way?
Okay, so
Jen said that so matter of factly. I almost think that. Yeah, and I was like,
"Can I pay you a different way?" Well, okay, it's $13.
That got used with Derrick, didn't it?
What are you gonna get for $13?
Derrick's like,
I'm showing up at a pizza delivery.
$13 pizza.
Can you buy?
How poor are you?
That's the thing. It's like in your fantasy world, you're making $6 an hour and getting blowjobs. Like I don't know. Is that a good thing? I mean, you can make it.
Yeah, but a lot of people want these like fantasy worlds where it's like, I'd like to live in Game of Thrones. Fuck that.
No, that's bad.
That's terrible.
If you're the king, it's bad. If you're a peasant, it's bad. Where you have to be like a mediocre.
No good.
No.
You have to be a.
You have to be somebody not on the show. Those are the guys that aren't important.
You have to be the director.
You have to be Cersei, even though she gets.
No, you don't want to be anybody high up because you're gonna get taken.
Okay, so let's jump to the next one. Where else would a fantasy world that you'd think of that people would
Highlander.
Hyrule.
That's still terrible. People are cutting your head off.
You're running for your life all the time, and you live forever.
That's somebody in the chat room said Highlander. So.
Any other ones?
Is that Hyrule? No, like any of the fantasy books.
Braveheart.
That's not. It's still real world.
That's terrible.
This is a bad question because now all the places I thought would be awesome to live suck. I'm with Curtis. The porno is the only place you don't die.
You don't die.
I want to be in the Smurfs.
You always have pizza.
You always have what?
The Smurfs.
The Smurfs.
You still die. Gargamel is killing people.
Yeah, but you're small enough you hide under a mushroom. The Smurf world.
There's
Transformer. I want to be a Transformer.
Yeah, because the Decepticons aren't terrible to deal
Even
with.
in that world, you've been orphaned and kicked off your own planet to some alien planet with small fleshy humans.
The Hunger Games.
No! You're hunting for your life to kill your friends.
Okay, so let me think about this for a second.
There's no good place.
Porno's a good spot to start.
Porno's a default answer everybody choose.
House of Cards.
I haven't seen it all, but why would
Because you instantaneously become president.
Well, what? Oh, because in your fantasy world, you will always be whatever you want to be. You be the highest and best of everything.
Well, yeah.
Who would want to be the mediocre guy?
Yeah.
In my fantasy, I want to be the guy in the corner that stands up. Like, no, you.
I mean, I think House of Cards is pretty good.
I can't think of the Lord of the Rings again. Only after
Narnia.
Terrible.
Right. Narnia. The never-ending story.
Hogwarts.
You get to ride Falcor.
And at the end, you're not dead. And in the end, it doesn't matter if you died in the movie. You're back again. Teaser, or wait, no. What do you call
Spoiler
it?
alert.
Spoiler alert for anybody who hasn't seen Neverending Story. It all kind of just resets, and you get to run through the fields and on a whole Valcor and shit. That question is much more complicated than it sounds like it's going to be. Now I don't even know what I'd pick. I mean, porno sounds good, but you're a pizza guy.
Joseph says, I want to make a Highlander porno.
And
there could be only one in the middle of the Highlander porno.
There can be only one in the face.
While you're banging a chick, people have the potential of cutting off your head.
Yeah.
This is not good either.
No.
So,
because every movie, to a certain extent,
has conflict.
Yeah, it has conflict.
Otherwise, it would be boring.
Porno doesn't have
There's no conflict. If it's a conflict, it usually ends with a winner. I mean, the conflicts are very subtle.
Yeah, yes.
And usually meaningless to the overall arc of the story.
Yes.
Anyway.
So answer that. If you can figure out what world would you want to live in? Maybe Super Mario World. I mean, the only one. Then you have to bounce off everything. I spend way too much time jumping. Answer the question. That's it. Thanks for SouthernFatty.com, who doesn't realize that they got on the show.
They just got free
advertising. What is Southern
advertising.
Fatty?
It's a blog for like food and cocktails.
And they named it Southern Fatty?
I thought it's an awesome name.
I like it.
Catchy.
I've said it like 7 times. I've never even been there. It's just a good name.
Now the site's blown up.
Yeah. It's blown up!
All the Common Man cocktails people are just like dumping into
You
their
guys,
server.
right now, your mission is to go to SouthernFatty.com, find a blog entry, and say, Common Man Cocktail sent me here.
Yep.
And they'll be like, what?
And then ask them to send us biscuits, because I'm guessing that they probably have really good biscuits.
It might not be by the time they get here, but...
Yep.
I don't know, Southern biscuits are...
Yeah, they're fatty.
Yeah.
You'd be a Southern Fatty.
I'm a Southern Fatty.
From the north.
Biscuits and gravy, best breakfast ever.
I had Popeyes the other day.
It was pretty good. Yeah.
Not when you're running to the airport and you grab some food and you're running and they're calling your gate and you're like stuffing it in your mouth and you're burning because it's like hot.
I'm so pissed that I didn't make last week's show, but we'll talk about that on the next episode.
My mouth is still burnt from that.
All right.
We're done! We're teaching you how to drink! Welcome to Common Man Cocktails. I'm your host, Derrick Schommer. Got with me, Curtis McMillan, and we're not going to have Ian here this week.
We miss him.
Ian was too busy at like a tournament.
Beating people up.
Doing,
He's kicking people's
what do you call
asses.
it? Mixed martial arts tournament.
Yeah.
Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
He choked out 4 people that said they like Campari.
No, Ian likes Campari.
Yeah.
So we're gonna make a cocktail called the Reynolds Reagan Sour or Reynolds Reagan Sour. I put an apostrophe there.
We're missing
I'm
We're
not missing any more.
Yeah, you are.
No, there's no way. There is
because
no way.
it had a Regan's product in it.
It didn't.
Yes, it did.
No.
He
Dude,
was right
We're gonna have to
last
start
time.
all over again.
dude, look, I'm gonna show you right now. Reynolds. Let's see. I thought also it would have Regan's product because it's Regan. It says 2 ounces of bourbon, an ounce of pineapple juice. There's no friggin' pineapple juice there. What the frick? This is not the same cocktail. What is this? Lazzaroni Amaretto. What the hell is this drink? This
We
is
just prepped for a
the
cocktail
Amaretto
that's not
Southern
even-
Sour. This is Amaretto Southern Sour.
So do we want to just do that one and get it out of the way?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I don't know why that is.
So
I
you
never.
probably want to start over.
All right, ready? We're gonna start over. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Smells like. That smells like what? My nose is still a little bit clogged.
Mark just screamed.